Good morning, everybody. It's Rob Chavez with the Virginia Short Sale Advice blog, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about HAFA. I've been getting more and more questions regarding what is the eligibility of HAFA, what is HAFA, do I qualify for HAFA, and I want to give you some insight and some information that you might find helpful. I also want to give you a link that is going to give you all this information so that you can go back and peruse that link and get the information you need. And that is makinghomeaffordable.gov. Great resource of information. Use it. So let's talk a little bit about HAFA. I've got my notes here just to make sure that I cover everything that I want to cover. So HAFA actually stands for the Home Affordable Foreclosure Alternative. And there are 5 different points that you have to, or criteria I should say, that you have to meet to become eligible. Point number 1, it has to be your primary residence. So either you live in it right now or you've lived in it within the last 12 months. So that's important. Number 2, you have to have a documented financial hardship. So you have to be able to prove that there's some type of financial hardship involved in the process. Number 3, your first mortgage has to be less than $729,000. So if you are above that number, you don't qualify for HAFA. Number 4, you need to have obtained the mortgage before January 1st, 2009. So if you got it after January 1st, 2009, you're not going to be eligible for HAFA. And number 5, you must not have been convicted of a felony related to a mortgage or a real estate transaction, such as money laundering, some type of fraud, anything related to a real estate transaction that you were convicted for in terms of and it was a felony, you wouldn't be able to qualify for HAFA. That's one that I just read for the first time. I was like, oh, well, that's interesting. I didn't know that. So that said, HAFA, the benefit of HAFA is that if you qualify and the bank and the seller kind of agree on what the price of that sale is going to be, if you qualify, the bank actually releases you of any shortfall debt. So you don't have to worry about any deficiency debt. So if you're $100,000 upside down and you qualify for HAFA, they'll wipe that debt clean. Okay. Number 2 is you'll actually get an incentive, like up to $3,000 in relocation money, right? So that's a big benefit for a lot of people, because many of my clients say, well, where do I go once I sell the property, right? And the other, this is a huge point that I can't believe that I forgot. In order to be eligible for HAFA, your loan must be owned by Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, right? And to know whether or not your loan is owned by either one of those, you can go to these websites, fanniemae.com/loan lookup, and the other one is freddiemac.com/mymortgage. So go in there, put in your loan number. They'll ask you for your name, your address, some other information, and see whether or not your loan is owned by either one of those two. If you don't want to go online and look it up, you could also call your lender, and your lender is supposed to tell you that information as well. They're supposed to provide you that information. So if you have any additional questions regarding HAFA, I'm sure I'm missing something here that maybe you want to know about. Feel free to give me a call. My phone number is 703-587-0995, and my email address is rob@robertchavez.com. I look forward to answering your short sale questions, and I'm here to help. Take care. Have a great day.